Maduro number 60. I was a huge fan of those a couple years ago. Those were great cigars, and you know, for the price, for 13 bucks for a 2-hour smoke, not bad. I mean, most cigars these days don't last that long. Anyway, okay, we're done with the first page. We're actually done with the first page. We are 34 questions in. Trying to burn myself. Okay. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? No. I was terrible at Rubik's Cubes when I was a kid. Never was able to solve them. I'm terrible at puzzles, but I mean, I used to do jigsaw puzzles when I was very young. I love puzzles in general, but not Rubik's Cubes. I am terrible at them. I absolutely suck at them. Do you like traveling? Yes. I love traveling. I love going to places. I love visiting different cities, towns, villages, etc., etc., etc. How did you get your name? Okay. This is more confidential. I'm going to tell you guys how I got my name, my YouTube name, SmokingEssy7887, and SmokingEssy7887. Smoking, obviously, as in smoking. 787 is just numbers for username. Essy is a little bit more confidential. If I tell you guys this, you have to promise that you're going to keep this pretty much... I know this is going to go public on YouTube, but just keep in mind this is more confidential to my life. The reason I got my name SE787 or Essy is because when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I lost my ability to speak. I basically lost all verbal, you know, talking, and I actually learned to sign, and I was talking like a deaf child, and I actually was accepted into a school for people who are deaf. I mean, I never went to that school, but I was able to. I would be able to go if I want to, and I learned sign language, and I regained my ability to speak at about 6 or 7 years old, or 5 or 6 years old. That's obviously very confidential. It's my life. I think it's probably because I was the onset of my autism. So obviously, be mature about it and don't go around saying, you know, SmokingEssy77, you know, lost his ability to speak. He's a deaf child. He's a retard. You know, whatever. So be mature about it. So have you ever tried Spam, the meat product? I hate email spam, but I don't think I've ever tried the Spam, the food product. I love, you know, potatoes, you know. I probably have tried it. But a long time ago. Probably a long time ago. Do you go fishing often? No. I love to fish, but I don't do it often, and when I do it, I don't do it legally, so I do break the law occasionally, so I fish without a license, which is, you get a ticket for doing it, so you get caught, so it's not a big deal. I mean, in some states it's a misdemeanor, but I mean, I don't really worry. I went fishing last time about 3 years ago. I actually caught something and slit its throat open by accident, so anyway, let's see. How many languages do you speak? 1. English. I do know a little bit of Spanish because my friend is Spanish. He's from Mexico. I do know a little bit of Japanese from watching Japanese mangas or Japanese, you know, TV shows. I do know a tiny bit of French and a tiny bit of Italian. So, but really, I mean, like in Japanese, I know like dosama means what's the matter. Hi means yes, no means of. So, anyway, what was your first job? I have never gotten a paid job. I've never been employed, but I have volunteered at a variety of places. I was interning for a lawyer up until recently, so for a lawyer, I have worked at the March Dimes, you know, the March Dimes, which is an organization. I have worked at a nursing home. I have worked at a variety of places, so I have been volunteered, but I've never been paid, so... what's your favorite non-alcoholic drink? Non-alcoholic drink, you know, like soda. So, probably up until, what is it, teenager, Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. I could drink 2 or 3 bottles a day, easily, probably a quart a day, without a problem. Now it's Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. Like that vanilla taste, I just love it. So, yeah, Dr. Pepper, and I love water. I love, you know, anything, pretty much. I love food, and you can tell because I'm pretty overweight, so I mean, I need to lose about 30 pounds or 40 pounds. Yeah. So, yeah. Which fictional character do you wish was real? I don't know. Harry Potter, you know, Inuyasha, or, I'm not sure. I don't know. Do you prefer pipes or cigars? Which do you like better? I already answered this question. I prefer pipes because they're cheaper and they're very easy to smoke. Well, not terribly easy to smoke, but the point is they're my favorite tobacco product overall. I do love cigars. There's nothing wrong with cigars. I just like pipes because they're cheaper and they're easier to find. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I just like them better. So, do you love or hate roller coasters? I used to love roller coasters when I was a preteen and a teenager. Now I'm terrified of them because I don't like heights at all. I am terrified of heights in open spaces, and I get extremely dizzy when I see open spaces. I hate them. There's actually a courtroom near me, where a courthouse that has a huge open space, and I'm terrified to even go in it because I think I'm going to fall down. So I am terrified of open spaces and heights, and I did go in Superman. I did go in Superman in Six Flags in Massachusetts, but I'm terrified of it, and I would never go on again. I would rather do something weird. So instead of go on it. Yeah, smoke. Are you scared of spiders? No. I'm not scared of spiders. That's getting spitty. I'm not scared of spiders at all. I love spiders. Actually, I used to be a very spider enthusiast, which means I used to know a lot about spiders. I still do. I love researching about spiders and snakes and sharks and all kinds of poisonous animals. I'm not scared of them all. I just don't want to be near them. And luckily we don't have any dangerous animals around us in Massachusetts, with the exception of a few. So, anyway, what's your favorite alcoholic drink? Beer, wine, usually. I mainly drink beer and wine. I do like hard liquor. I do like hard liquor. I mean, I do like rum. I do like, you know, scotch. I love whiskey and scotch. I love, you know, vodka. You know, I love, all that kind of stuff. But predominantly, I drink beer and wine. I mean, it's better for you to drink beer and wine in general because the hard stuff can really affect your liver. So, anyway, that's that. That's just my mom inside. So, yeah, beer and wine mainly. But anyway. What's the best aromatic room note you've ever smelled, or a few you can't decide? I have to it's windy, so I don't want this to blow off. That would be a disaster. So, best aromatic pipe tobacco room note I've smelled, or aromatic flavor in general. Well, you can't really smell your own secondhand smoke. I mean, you can smell it, but not as well as a non-smoker can smell it, or you know, somebody else can smell it. I would say probably maybe the Blueberry Pancake by Scotty, pipesandcigars.com. That was very good smelling. That was very good smelling. I mean, I love the smell of pipes and cigars in general. I hate the smell of cigarettes. You know, cigarettes absolutely reek. But pipes and cigars have a very nice smell in general. Okay, this is going to be tough. I might have to hold this in my hand. Do you have any relatives, father or grandfather or uncle, that smoke or smoked cigars and or pipes that made you want to smoke? Nobody inspired me to start smoking. Peer pressure, no. I decided to smoke on my own accord when I turned 18. I do have several people in my family who smoke pipes, who formerly smoked pipes. My dad, my uncle, my grandfather, my great uncle, my uncle, my other uncle, but no one inspired me to smoke pipes, cigars. I think a couple people in my family have smoked cigars, you know, that kind of stuff. So, what are your top 5 favorite movies? Okay, I kind of went over this already, you know, South Park the movie, Beavis and Butthead, you know. I like Amityville, you know, horror. I like horror movies. I used to like them a lot when I was a teenager, that kind of stuff. So, anyway. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend. I want a girlfriend, but sadly, at this point, I'm not gay. Obviously, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm not gay. I don't have a girlfriend right now because I think at this point in my life, with my medical issue and with just the things about my life right now, getting through college, it's too much time to give a girl the pleasure she needs. So, anyway, I don't have a girlfriend right now, but I want one. I want a girlfriend. So, anyway. Do you enjoy really spicy food? Yes, I do. I love spicy food. I love hot buffalo wings. I love hot peppers. I love hot food in general. I am a big fan of spicy food. Not too spicy, but I love spicy food, Mexican food in general. What is the best kind of tobacco for the ladies? I don't really know. I mean, like I always say in my videos, for tobacco smell, I mean, there's some people out there who just say I absolutely despise the smell of tobacco smoke in general. I just hate it. For ladies, maybe a lighter aromatic. I mean, I'm not trying to be sexist here, you know, but maybe a lighter aromatic that doesn't have so much of a kick to it. I mean, a lot of ladies smoke cigars. You know, I've had friends who've tried cigars and hookah. You know, me and my friends who are girls smoked hookah at a bar. You know, in Canada. You know, a couple years ago. So I was visiting Canada. If you remember that. Have you ever tried sugar to help with nicotine rush that's too strong? Yes, 2 or 3 times. Actually, when I tried rope tobacco recently, a few months ago or several months ago, that stuff made me absolutely sick as a dog. I didn't barf, but I did feel incredibly nauseous and dizzy. I had to get a spoonful of sugar because I was feeling absolutely like I hated life. So, yep, definitely that. Hope this doesn't blow off. Okay. Do you enjoy smoking after a meal? Yes, and most smokers do enjoy that. Cigarette, pipe, and cigar smokers. I love smoking after a meal because it just tastes better, the smoke. It's very common with smokers, and people who used to smoke, former smokers, ex-smokers, whatever, so... Do you have a friend who also enjoys smoking pipes and cigars who you can hang out with, enjoy a smoke? I find there are tons of guys who don't, including myself. I always smoke alone. Most of my friends don't smoke. The vast majority of my friends don't smoke. My best friend, who lives up the street, he doesn't smoke. He's a track star, or he's very good at track. He doesn't smoke. He smokes occasionally, but I think we smoked a cigar a couple summers ago. But I always smoke alone for the most part. I mean, when I go to the tobacconist, there's a cigar lounge, and I smoke with people who are much older than me, who are in their 30s and 40s. But in general, I don't have friends who smoke. I wish I did. Okay. What does your family think of you smoking? So, so what is my family smoking? That's a tough question. There are 2 questions like this in this question poll. My mom is not fond of it. She doesn't love the fact that I smoke. My dad doesn't mind as much. My dad is a former smoker himself. My brother doesn't mind it. He doesn't like the smell of the smoke on my clothes, but I don't smoke in the house ever because I have smoked in the house probably 2 or 3 times, and 3 times. I don't smoke in the house because my brother has asthma. I never smoke around my brother because obviously he has asthma. I try not to smoke around other people because I don't want to expose them to secondhand smoke. My mom is not fond of it, but she has accepted my choice as an adult to do this, being that I'm an adult. So, anyway. Have you ever tried vaping yet? If so, what do you think of it? I have never tried electronic cigarettes, never tried electronic cigars, never tried vaping, never tried anything like that. Would I try it? Sure. If someone offered it to me, I would try it in a heartbeat. I wouldn't inhale it because I don't want to expose my lungs to any of that smoke, but or vapor, but I personally have never tried it, but I would try it because I'm not opposed to trying things, so... Except drugs, except illegal drugs, you know, except crime, that kind of stuff, so... Have you have to try peated whiskey? If so, what do you think of it? Have you tried peated whiskey? I don't think so. I love whiskey, I love scotch, I love hard alcohol. I don't drink it I don't drink it very regularly. Last time I had a big bottle of it that I tried, because I was 21 obviously, so I'm 22 now, so, yeah, I'm not a huge, I mean, I love Scotch, but I don't drink it regularly, but it's not really good for you, so it's bad for your liver, so, well, all alcohol is bad for your liver, but, Scotch and that stuff is really bad for your liver, so I don't drink it regularly, but I love whiskey. I've never tried peated whiskey, though. So far, since you have been able to drink, what's your favorite beer? Budweiser, Bud Light, Sam Adams, Boston Lager, Sam Adams, a host of beers, you know. I love that stuff, you know, I just love it. So, if you have a boy in the future and he wants to smoke, what age would you let him, or would you not want him to smoke at all? Would it matter if you had a girl who wanted to smoke cigars and pipes? First of all, I don't have kids. I don't have kids ever. I want to have an intimate relationship with a girl. Sex, obviously, meaning... Yes. So... Okay, that's terrible. Okay, that was terrible. I'm sorry I made that sexist comment, sexist gesture, so... But I want to have sex, obviously, but, I don't want to have a kid. I never want to have a kid. I have a lot of friends who have had kids already, who are my age. I never want to have kids. If I did have a kid, I would say 18, because that's the legal age. I mean, yeah, you can technically give tobacco to minors in mass under 18, if you're their parent or legal guardian under the statute. You know, I'm not a lawyer, obviously, so I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm not encouraging you to do that. I'm not liable if anything happens, you know. But, yeah, I mean, I would say 18, because that's the legal age, or 19, wherever you live, or 21, so wherever the legal age is, because I don't encourage breaking the law, so encourage breaking the law. Do you think you will ever try to carve your own meerschaum pipe? I have seen kits with pipe blanks to make it easy. Okay, I am a terrible woodsmith, or woodworker. My dad is an amazing woodworker. He is great. There's a shed over there. He makes all kinds of stuff. No. I have no interest in carving my own pipes, making my own pipes. I would just rather buy and pay the price. What kinds of music do you listen to? All kinds. Rap, pop, country, anything classical. I love all kinds of music. I love music in general. So, what was the first tobacco product you tried? Pipes. Tobacco pipes. First product I tried was Eureka from Wash Day Cigar, and the blender of that is, well, I'm not going to say. That's somebody's personal name. Eureka Wash Day Cigar, which is aromatic. That's a pipe tobacco, and I tried that April 3rd, 2009, which was my 18th birthday, on the deck, right behind you. It was a rainy day. I tried it. I loved it, and I did go to cigars and cigarettes and pipes and hookahs and snuff, and now pipes and cigars. So that's the story. And if you want to know more about it, watch my videos. Do you prefer briar, corncob, or meerschaum pipe? Briar first. Actually, I like briar than meerschaum than corncob. I love meerschaum now. I have my meerschaum pipe now. Pardon me, and I love meerschaum. What was your favorite school subject? When I was in school, my first school subject was probably history. I love history. I'm a big history buff myself. So, yeah. If you will excuse me, I'm not going to pause the video, but I am going to just run inside and very, very quickly use the bathroom. I have to pee right now. I know that sounds really gross, but I have to pee right now. I will be back in like 30 seconds. I am sorry as hell that I have to do this. I'm not going to pause the video, but I'm going to just go inside and pee. I am very sorry about that. I had to drain my bladder, so I'm very sorry about that. I'm sorry that cut about a minute out of the video, or added a minute to the video. But it's recording still. Anyway, I turned on the lights on the deck so you can see me better. Anyway, let me make sure this is still lit. Yeah, we all have to go pee it sometimes. Okay, where am I? Yeah, so history. History. I loved history. I didn't like math. I kind of like science. I kind of liked all that kind of stuff. So I love school in general. I'm big. I don't mind school. What is your favorite aromatic pipe tobacco? Favorite non-aromatic? Favorite aromatic pipe tobacco? Probably blueberry pancake by Scotty. I love that stuff. That stuff is so good, but it does burn a little hot and goopy. Favorite non-aromatic pipe tobacco? Dunhill's Nightcap, probably, for English or English tobacco, but that is English tobacco. Virginia or Vapor, probably, or Golden Slice or Dunhill Flake, light flake. And I do apologize for going in the bathroom. So, anyway, that's that. Why don't you believe in God? Okay. Now this might attract trolls. Why don't I believe in God? Well, I was raised liberal Christian. My family is mainly, my dad's family and my mom's family is Catholic, Roman Catholic, strict Roman Catholic, Irish Catholic. My mom is liberal Christian and my dad is agnostic. I do not believe in God because I don't see any proof. I don't agree with any kinds of religion. I believe that premarital sex is fine. I believe that abortion is fine. Gay marriage is fine. All the things that Christians do not believe in, I believe it's fine. But I do believe in some of the moral values of Christianity, you know, like being good to people and that kind of stuff. But I don't believe in God. If I burn in hell for it, who cares? Why don't you videotape yourself smoking premium hand roll cigars for your reviews? Mainly because when I smoke a premium hand roll cigar, I like to smoke the entire thing and then get a general opinion about it. Because I'm concerned if I don't. If I do a video of me smoking a premium hand roll cigar, you know, in the middle, I may miss something like a strength kick, you know, or you know, a flavor transition. So I like to smoke the entire cigar before doing the review. What does the Confederate flag mean to you? The Confederate flag. Hatred, slavery, white power, white supremacy, something, you know, back then when it was very, you know, that's just my mom, just a flag that doesn't have any resemblance to this day and age, very, very hateful. I don't believe I believe in equality for all, so I do not support the Confederate flag or the Confederacy, so, of the states. Which famous person, past or present, do you admire the most? I don't know. I mean, I admire a lot of people. I really don't have the answer to that. I mean, there's so many people I admire, so, I mean, there's a lot of people. So, anyway. Okay. Anyway, we're actually done with the second page. So now we're on the last page. Okay, we are very close to being done. We're at 72 questions. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? 72 questions. And I actually have to just touch on my cigar quickly because it is not burning very evenly. So let me just touch this up. Okay, now it's burning evenly again. Yep. It's been sitting in my humidor for about 2 weeks now, so it's had a little time to acclimate, how you pronounce it. So, anyway. Okay, what is the largest number of bowls or cigars, or both combined, you have smoked in a single day? I'll discuss all tobacco products then. Cigarettes in a day, I've smoked 2 cigarettes, just 2 individual cigarettes in a day. Never was addicted to cigarettes. Cigarellos or tobacco blunts, you know, gas station cigars, I would say 1, maybe 2, probably 1. Pipes, 5. I have smoked 5 bowls in a day, but that was just one day. It was very rare, and it was a problem with that day, so with one of the pipes. Let's see, cigars, I have smoked 2 cigars in one day. I've lit up more cigars than that, but I actually smoked all the way through. I smoked 2 cigars. Hookah, 1 bowl of hookah tobacco. Nasal snuff, I think like 8 or 10 pinches of nasal snuff one day. That was a weird day. The most combined, 2 pipes and 2 cigars. So I'm not a chain smoker. I know a lot of people think on YouTube that SmokingEssy7887 is this huge chain smoker that just is smoking all day long. Nope, I'm not. I'm just an average smoker. How do your parents feel about your use of tobacco? Already answered it. My parents are not crazy about it. My mom is not crazy about it. My dad is more comfortable with it than my mom. But they accept it. You know, they accept it. Which one of your pipes has the most sentimental value to you? I would say probably my first pipe, my Basta pipe, because that was the first pipe I bought. You know, I went to Watch City with my dad, you know, and yeah, I bought that pipe, and it is beautiful. Let me check something. I know I'm being paranoid right now, but I just want to check to make sure this is recording. Okay, it's recording. So yeah, my Basta pipe, you know, my little briar pipe. So that pipe was the first pipe I ever bought. You know, that means a lot to me because that's the first thing I ever used for tobacco. Okay. Do you and your brother get along? Yeah, for the most part. We get along. My brother is 15 and I'm 22. Yeah, we get along for the most part. We do fight. We used to fight a lot, but all siblings fight. What do you really get out of making lots of videos? Just the fact that I like making videos, and I like doing videos and I like posting videos and that kind of stuff. There's nothing special about it. Would you do some stand-up comedy at some point for shits and giggles on your channel? I like it when you joke around more and are not serious. Probably not. I don't envision me doing like stand-up comedy. Probably not. I have never done stand-up comedy that much, you know. I don't really enjoy it, so probably not.